Alright, hello! How's it going, boys? What is up? It's day 2 of Guild Wars, so here's what I'm using. It's trash. I shouldn't really suggest people to follow this, but I think other people are using it too, so I guess it's good, right? Alright, so first and foremost, I am using full auto shit most of the time. I do not have a burst because I do not have Belial maxed out. I do not have Agni. I do not have like specific weapons here and there. They're not maxed out here and there and shit. Yeah, so I'm stuck with this and I am just using this and refresh. So it's pretty shit. And as for the time this completed, I think it's usually like 5 minutes. I haven't really checked and see which one is it, how much is it usually, but I think it's usually 5 minutes. I don't think I saw it above 5 minutes. Could probably go faster at a better setup, but fuck it, right? 5 minutes. Okay, so this is the main characters that I'm using. I think this is like the go-to setup. You definitely want Medusa for your full auto for obvious reasons. The rest of the time, I think people are also using like Wilnas. They're also using Percival. They're also using Michael in specific stand-ins. They're also using Satyr. They're also using Miss Miranda. They're also using I don't remember any other ones, but it's mostly these few ones. Then you can slot in whichever characters that fits your liking. And yes, Relic Buster and Michael in the back to make things go consistent. And yeah, Primal Pals for Medusa, so it's good. I think you can put in Alanan if you want to, just so if in case you get like slashed or whatever, then you can get a free clear there. So that's fine. Yeah, I'm just using the same one that I used and shown in the previous videos, like my loadout whatever crap several days ago that I shared. Yep, same thing. I'm using the 4 AS thing. I just use this as my main hand, and then I just slot in extra gun just because why not? I'm oging here and there anyway, so yeah. So it works. And I'm using stamina and it seems to work, so fuck it, I guess. Premium Magna Grade, boys. Yes. I only have one stamina thing here, but I don't think it really matters, so yes. Other than that, I guess that's really about it. Sub skills is that, the armored veil thing, the limit burst, and mist. That's what I'm using. And then for summons, I'm also using this. This is maxed out if that's what you're wondering. If you do not have that, I think that's fine too, because it's not really mandatory. I feel like the mandatory thing is just having this, maybe this, but I think you can kind of make do with Wilnas and some other characters that I do not have anyway. I think you can also use like what? Who was the other character? Yeah, Summer Mirin was the one as well. You could use that, but I don't really want to use Kango just because it's slow as shit. That's why I don't really want to do that. Because Ogi, yeah, I'm not going to that route. So, but yeah, either way, that's my summons. If that's what you're wondering, excuse me. Yeah, so that's my yep. That's my grid, that's my setup, and I guess we are off to the races to full auto this thing. And yeah, okay. Oops, no. Where is this? Yes. Okay, now we watch for 5 minutes. So, honestly, this boss is a pain, okay? Let's just say that this boss is a massive pain just because she has one very annoying new mechanic in all Guild Wars, because I don't think any previous Guild Wars had that, which is undispellable buff stack to herself. Yep. So what she does, if I recall correctly, is that she gets attack up and guaranteed triple attack or some shit at 3 stacks. That's the only thing I remember. So in other words, she kills your ass. Her big ass fucking sword shit blade thing in between her opai is not for sure, because apparently she uses that to slice your dick off. I think I should have said that shit because I'm on YouTube. Oh well, no takebacks, right? But yeah, she hits really freaking hard with that thing. You don't really want to I guess, gravity or like delay too much too in a way, because the reason that being is that she gets one stack every time she autos, and she also gets one stack every. She reduces the stack every time she Ogis, as in like that one. Like she just does a trigger, it just -1. That or I think if you don't take any damage as well, the stack doesn't go up too, from what I noticed. But yeah, what do I know? Yeah, that stack. See that stack? Yeah, that stack is annoying as shit. So I would say the main problem, right? The main issue with this fight in 150, not 100. Maybe I guess it's 100 as well, but I think it's mostly 150 because 150 is a lot stronger and a lot more annoying. So what entirely is the issue is that once you hit 50%, she has supplemental, and that supplemental hits you really hard. Especially with that special stack of hers, so it can be very, very painful. And then she also has Veil. So if you do not have an auto dispeller like Medusa, that can actually be a problem. So yes, now she has 3 stacks, she has guaranteed triple attacks. It doesn't really matter if you have debuffs, the boss has guaranteed triple attacks. In other words, she will hit you really hard. So having Relic Busters armored, and then Athena's, what's that, Ogi that gives armored as well. So in other words, you get armored very, very often. So in other words, your incoming damage is just lowered like a fuck ton. And not to mention, you also get 100% extra defense from Nemone. So it really helps. But like I said, you can probably swap Nemone with someone else, so you don't really have to use her. You just use whichever that is best for you, and this is what I have, so I'm using this. Yeah. So this is the part where the one I mentioned earlier is gonna start to hurt. But because of the help of MC and Athena in a way, because also if you didn't know, Seraphic main hand provides fire attack up and wind defense up. So in other words, you're also basically it's like your MC is kind of like it's like a Athena, a second Athena. Think of it as like a second Athena in a way. So it's like you're not taking too much damage, but yeah, that still happens anyway. See what I mean? You see how fucking painful that shit was? But for the most part, it's somewhat okay. You just need to like withstand that first one. Then I think it's somewhat bearable already, just because that you have like some debuffs in, because you only have to deal one turn of that because the veil lasts for that the whole part. Because you can debuff whenever the veil is up, right? So it's already gone. Once the debuffs are in, then you get, since you already have all your buffs up and shit, you shouldn't take too much damage. And also because since you're using AES, your damage is very, very consistent anyway for your characters if they lose a bit of HP. And as you can see, even at the beginning, their damage is also very, very consistent, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, so as you can see, she did manage to do her second time for Medusa's S3. In other words, she's not going to attack, which is really good. In other words, you have like a free turn, you don't take extra damage, so you basically put in more damage, right? So you're able to kill the boss before the boss kills you. Yes. Very, very nice boss design. I mean, visually she looks good, right? But mechanically she is pretty cringe. So yeah, there you go. MC is still alive, don't worry. But even if MC dies, your backline is going to take over anyway, so it's okay. I think the boss is dead already. Yeah, the boss is dead already. Yeah, because you have... Don't forget, you also have your after turn nukes on Nemone, Athena, and Medusa. So lots of after nukes and shit. And it makes it good. So far, from what I noticed, only one character can die, like worst case scenario on this. One character will only die and then Michael will come up, but since I always put like an extra primal pal for Medusa, so I don't think it really matters anyway. So yeah. So that's what I am using at the moment. It seems okay and fine, but yeah. I guess it's kind of hard to replicate, right? If you do not have that. But so I really don't think you should really replicate what I'm using. I'm just using what I have. You know? I mean, if you have one of these and one of these, yeah, you can just slot that in. You don't really have to follow what I'm doing. You can just put like some other shit that, you know, you can put in like any atom weapons or whatever to make it like a defense awakening so you don't take too much damage, for example. You know, stuff like that. You could do shit like that and maybe that will work. But honestly, if you ask me, the main thing is just really having the characters. Once if you have the characters, that's fine. Yeah. And then for the most part, if you're using burst, I guess you can just use the usual Babu summon, main summon, and then you use the three, you know, the three usual characters here with like with a fucking Michael main axe, main hand or whatever crap, I don't know, with Viking shit like that. And yeah, you make things work, right? But I cannot do that because I'm a filthy shitty Magna player and I do not have specific weapons. So I'm sticking with Relic Buster. Full auto refresh. So fun. Yeah, so that's really about it, I guess. If that's what you want to know what I'm using for today, I'm gonna be here for the whole day. Yes, doing this. All right, that's it. Hope I hope this helps in any way. If not, I wish you all the best because this boss sucks. I mean, let's be real here. Every single Guild War, the boss sucks anyway, so there's nothing new about that. But I wish you all the best for the remaining of day 2. Good luck and have fun. I don't think you're gonna have fun, but good luck and have fun anyway. And I will see you guys when Guild War is over, because unfortunately I will not be available tomorrow for day 3 and day 4. So if you're expecting any form of what I'm using for day 3 and day 4, there is none, because I will not be home. I have to go out of town for a couple of days because I have to attend one of my very, very old childhood friends' wedding that is in another different state. So yeah, I have to go back for a couple of days, and I should be maybe back by day 4 at night or something, like several hours left for day 4. I can probably try and push a little bit. Hopefully I hit a top 80k or something, but that's it. So I'm sorry, YouTube boys, but I will not be around. But thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time, whenever that is. Okay.